The Los Angeles Lakers are on the cusp of a potentially franchise-altering offseason, with major decisions looming just weeks, if not days, away. As the NBA offseason heats up, the Lakers are expected to be front and center, likely exploring significant trades to bolster their roster around Luka Doncic and LeBron James. While the exact nature of these moves remains under wraps, one name consistently surfacing in trade discussions is veteran forward Rui Hachimura. Hachimura has spent the last 2 seasons in Los Angeles, putting together a solid campaign most recently. However, his improved play and valuable contract also make him a prime candidate to be included in a larger trade package. Now, new reports and proposals are shedding more light on how Hachimura could be the key to the Lakers landing their much-needed center. NBA journalist and analyst Jake Weinbach recently shared a trade proposal on X that once again links the Lakers to Brooklyn Nets center Nic Claxton, with Hachimura as a centerpiece of the deal. The scenario involves Hachimura, reportedly alongside 2 other key players and draft picks, heading to Brooklyn in exchange for Claxton. In this specific package, Hachimura is highlighted as the best returning player for the Nets. This isn't surprising, given the 26-year-old is coming off a season where he shot an impressive 41.3% from three-point range on a career-high 4.2 attempts per game. His potential departure would undoubtedly be felt by the Lakers, as his shooting and versatility have been valuable. However, the argument is that the addition of Claxton addresses a far more critical need. It was painfully obvious throughout last season, and especially in the playoffs, that the center position was the Lakers' biggest weakness. Jackson Hayes, thrust into a starting role, showed flashes but ultimately proved he wasn't the long-term answer for a team with championship aspirations. While some might argue that Claxton isn't the absolute top-tier center on the market, or that the proposed package constitutes an overpay by the Lakers, he undeniably fits the type of player Los Angeles desperately needs and, crucially, the type of player who could thrive alongside a playmaker like Luka Doncic. Claxton is a tall, athletic, rim-running center, and we've seen that archetype flourish with Doncic delivering pinpoint passes for easy scores. The bottom line seems to be that acquiring a center Claxton's caliber will likely require parting with significant assets, and Hachimura appears to be a non-negotiable part of that price from a Nets perspective. The Lakers must weigh the loss of Hachimura's contributions against a potential upgrade Claxton brings to their most glaring area of weakness. What are your thoughts on this? Is Rui Hachimura too valuable to trade, even for a starting center like Nic Claxton? Or is this a necessary move for the Lakers to become legitimate title contenders? Let us know your opinions in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for the latest Lakers trade buzz. The Rui Hachimura trade rumors are taking a more defined shape, and it seems his future in Los Angeles may be directly tied to the Lakers' pursuit of a dominant big man. The Los Angeles Lakers are gearing up for a critical offseason, with a clear objective of constructing a complete roster ready for a deep playoff run in the 2025-26 season. After acquiring Luka Doncic, the focus has intensified on finding the right pieces to complement their superstar duo. Now, a new trade scenario has emerged, suggesting a Lakers guard could be heading to the Dallas Mavericks, the new home of Anthony Davis, as part of a deal to bring a key big man to Los Angeles. According to Eric Slater of Clutch Points, while the Lakers are understandably hesitant to include Austin Reeves in any trade for a center like Nic Claxton or Daniel Gafford, both solid players but not quite stars, the question remains, do they have enough other assets to get a deal done while keeping Reeves? Slater notes, the answer will ultimately depend on how the Brooklyn Nets and the Mavericks value the Lakers' distant draft picks. With Reeves likely off the table, a potential Lakers offer for a center like Claxton, or perhaps more specifically Daniel Gafford from the Mavericks, would reportedly center around their 2031 first-round pick, promising rookie Dalton Connect, and salary-matching players such as Gabe Vincent and or Maxi Kleber. The proposal might also include a 2030 first-round pick swap. At first glance, this isn't an insignificant package. However, as the article points out, the Lakers have a storied history of playoff success, making their distant future picks potentially less valuable than those from historically less successful franchises. This is a factor any trading partner would consider. Gabe Vincent's name has frequently appeared in hypothetical trade scenarios this offseason, and for good reason. While he wasn't expected to be a superstar upon signing in 2023, his impactful play with the Miami Heat, especially during their NBA Finals run, led the Lakers to believe he could be a perfect complementary piece. Unfortunately, after a second consecutive underwhelming season in Los Angeles, where he averaged 6.4 points per game on 40% shooting from the field and 35.3% from three, Vincent has faced criticism and is seen as a movable contract. The article specifically highlights the allure of pairing Luka Doncic with fan favorite, athletic center like the 6 feet 10 inches Daniel Gafford. The idea of bringing Gafford to Los Angeles to play alongside Doncic, a playmaker who has previously elevated similar big men, is likely very appealing to the Lakers front office. If the Lakers aggressively pursue a respected, high-energy player like Gafford this summer, Gabe Vincent might indeed need to be prepared to pack his bags, potentially heading to Dallas to team up with Anthony Davis. This trade would see the Lakers address their critical need for a center by acquiring Gafford, while the Mavericks will receive a package including a guard in Vincent, a promising young talent in Connect, and future draft capital, all while adding pieces around their star, Anthony Davis. What do you think of this potential trade? Should the Lakers pursue Daniel Gafford? And is a package centered around Vincent, Connect, and future picks the right price to pay? Could Gabe Vincent find success alongside Anthony Davis in Dallas? Let us know your thoughts in the comment below. And don't forget to subscribe for all the latest Lakers news and trade rumors. The Lakers are exploring all avenues to upgrade their roster, and a deal involving Gabe Vincent heading to Dallas for a center like Daniel Gafford could be a strategic move for both franchises.